Hi guys, I'm here with you today to share with you a wonderful, awesome, super album that I made. It's for my mom for Mother's Day. Now, just a background, my mom and dad are really cool, of course. They're still young and hip and they go on vacations like 3 times a year to, I don't know, Mexico, or they went to the Philippines just this past month, and they do all sorts of fun things and really inspiring, so I hope to be like that when I get older. Anyway, so I made her an album to put one of her many trips in, all of their tons of pictures. She takes about 1,000 pictures per trip, so she'll have no problem getting any. But just before we start, I want to share product detail with you. So this album is a Prima canvas album that I bought from Whimsodoodle in St. Petersburg, Florida, when I went with Sherry, and it was super awesome. When I saw it, I knew that it would make a perfect beach album. And then they had a sample which showed how to use the Adirondacks color wash. So I bought 3 color washes when I went. So I decided I would use the Stream, Espresso, and Lettuce. I don't know how much you're getting. Let me turn on the light so you guys can see better. So the light doesn't come in here until the afternoon. I forgot that. So anyways, there's the color Stream, Lettuce, and then there's the Espresso color wash. Let's just zoom in a bit. Okay, there. And I also use a ton of Lindy's stamping. This one is Cocoa Bells Coral, and it's kind of an orangey color it's more of a reddy orange actually. This is the Golden Sleigh Bells, and this is kind of an antique gold brown color. This is Icy Primrose Gold. As you can see, I use a ton of this. It's almost gone. It's like a yellowy orangey gold. And then this is Maidenhair Fern Green, which is a super fun green. This is the Tiffany's Blissful Blue, and I might have used some walnut ink as well on some of my things. I did use some of this Edelweiss Moss Green, so you can see I'm a big fan of Lindy Stamp Gang. And there might be some other colors mixed in there, but that's all I'm going to show you. I also see this really fun product. It's called Mud Puddles, and it says the stand that sticks. The sand that sticks. And this is Bahama Beach, and it was $5. But this is the best $5 I've ever spent, ever. And I want to get one more bottle, so maybe if Sherry or Nicole get to Whimsodoodle, pick me up another bottle because I loved that stuff. Okay, I ordered this art glitter by accident on Simon's Stamp. I thought it was just glitter, but I got it, and I don't know if you could see this. It's like these beads, micro beads in 2 different sizes. It's glass glitter, and then there's sparkles all mixed together, and that was really fun. I thought that would be like a sandy look, or a sparkly sandy look, so that's what I used it. Got some magical micas in the Baby Blue Eyes Aqua, Maidenhair Fern Green, Creme Brulee Cream, which I love, Wild Honeysuckle Coral, Ghostly Gargoyle White, which I didn't really like and didn't use a lot of, and then the Magnolia Magenta Gold, which is kind of an reddy orangey gold color, but I liked all those ones. And of course my favorite is Creme Brulee Cream. Then I used these Peekaboo Love Nest pack, and it has all of these transparencies you can see. I used every single one of them in this album. I used a couple rub-ons from Kaiser Craft. It's the Seaside Collection. Desiree Gerber 7 sent me some of this homemade paper, and that worked well in there. I didn't have a lot, so it was just enough to add a little bit. And then my stamps I'll share now. This is the TPC Studio Spring Break Collection. Lots of fun sayings, adventure, bon voyage. The pink paisley Nantucket, which I loved, and I think I used almost every one. I left this one for last because it's my favorite, and then funny enough I couldn't get it in the album because I had no more space that I wanted to put it on. Anyways, this one is the Daily Junk Pink Paisley one, and I used a few from here. I really love this stamp set though. It's very versatile. I used a couple dollar stamps that Sherry Scrappin' and Rappin' sent me. This upside down, but there's the little hermit crab, and then there's the sun, Fun in the Sun. I used that, both of those. And then this is, I don't know, this one might be upside down too, but it's a Stampology layered clear stamps Jazzy Swirls. I found this at Walmart for like $1.99 or something, like insanely cheap price. So I really like those ones, and I try to use them whenever I can, because if they're 2 steps, you can do, you do the outline and then you do the inside, so you can mix and match the colors. Allie sent me this stamp, and I used the Good Times here. I like that one. Used a couple from the Fiskars Island Fund. I didn't really want to go Hawaiian-y, so I ended up not using a lot. I think I used this fish, and maybe that's only it. Then I used some Martha Stewart ones. I used the Bon Voyage and the Compass. And I wanted to put some more in, but I couldn't get them in. I used the date stamp. This is the basic gray to-dos stamp set. I used the date stamp and then the do this stamp. I really like that one. And I love the Hampton Art Collection. You and Me it's called. And then there's the You and Me. Remember This Moment. I think that's all I used from that stamp set. So those are the stamps. Here's a color of what regular canvas looks like. So I used that as much as possible. Instead of paper, I tried to do it. And then I used a lot of this burlap. And I picked this up when I was in Florida with Sherry. And I know Sherry sent me some more burlap too. So I had a lot. And I used like almost all of my burlap that I had. So I got some really fun trims when I was with my mom. I got some of this really fun stuff, and I know Janet, Nana J54, I think it is, she used this stuff too, and I found it. I love it. I used a lot of these Blue Moon trinkets, so just a couple. This one is the pirate one, and I used all of them except for that little sword because I didn't think I needed that. This is the seashell, and then this one is the sea life one. So I used all those. Plus, I used all of my beach ones that I have in my collection, which is a lot if you know about my charms. And I get my charms from CL Beads or Charm Emporium, or you know, from Swaps and stuff. My mom gave me some of these cool little thingies here. I got these from the 100 yen store. I super love those. I think these are Cane Company little mix pack of dies to come with signs and stuff. I had some random tickets, and I had some Tim Holtz tickets and journaling tabs. It's just the leftover stuff. I got these from Enoshima when I went there, and I got some mini shells, and I thought they would be perfect. And I also used those really sparkly ones. Where are they? These ones are from Michael's. They're like those fun beads. I got those there, so. Okay, sorry. Long before share, but let's go right on to the project. Here it is. Ta-da! As you can see, it's called Getaway. And let's just see. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Okay, so I did so much stuff with this. There's so much stitching. And then these are the Prima flowers. They come with these beautiful crocheted ones. I love them. I did a lot of hand stitching, and I used some baker's twine here. This is that stand stuff. Look at that. I also got this from Enoshima too, so there's an actual starfish there. And then there's the sparkly buttons. I love them. And then these are just some, I used as many alpha letters that I had, and these are with the magical micas, and you can see how shimmery they are. So that's the cover, and I'm going to be adding this charm that my mom chose, and then I'm going to add this one that I had in my stash for her dangly on the front. I didn't want something that was going to smash but this stuff is pretty hard. It's hard. It's not going anywhere. And then you open it up, and I'm just going to show one at a time. I haven't bound it yet, so it's easy to show. It says below, and then the C here. So there's the charm, and then there's the screen, so she can put a picture down here, and then there's a spot, when there's some beads there, a spot for pictures in here, and those beads are from Walmart. And then there's this page here, and she can put something in here, a note or pictures. There's the little seahorse with I'm gonna say an American Cross button, but that's super cute. And then the next page is like this, and then I use some Maya Road canvas flags, and then I used these Making Memories letters, and I sprayed it. I love how that turned out. And I had some random jewelry that somebody had sent me, and I used it in between. I love that look. And then there's some other transparencies that I had. Charm. And oh, there's some mermaids. And Catherine from the Scrap Beach, Data Shadow, she sent me some awesome tags, so I try to use them in here. Because they just went, there are lots of mermaid ones. That one's plain. I really love the richness of the colors that I got when I was spraying. There's some more of that mud puddle sand stuff. Look at that. And as you can, it's pretty hard. It's so hard. This one I actually got when I ate. I had shells at the restaurant and actually took them home and washed them and cleaned them a lot. And then that's so funny though. A funny story for Hidey and I. There's a mermaid and a nice shell there. And then there's some stamping back there. And that sits down behind. And then the next page is like this. This one says Our Cabin. You can do some journaling here. There's this one. This is a metal piece that I got in a rack. There's a Tim Holtz tag. And a button here. And there's a nice little big one there, and I did an X on there, but she can cover that up anyways. This one I have a little fishing trinket here, and it's super cute, and you see the starfish and with the bead. There's a little ship. These are just these were stickers that went really well, but I used some sticky tape and stuck them on the canvas. And I forgot to show these, but I had a bunch of these. Here they are. These are all by Life Stories, these little tags that I got in a rack, and I super love them. Or maybe I ordered those myself, actually. But I love them, and I used a lot of them in there. And then I've got just some random buttons sewed in between. And it's not bound, so that's coming out. There's this page here. You can see I got this. And there's a little fishy there. Mermaid. And then there's a transparency. This is story, so you can write story there and a little clip. Some more stamping in the corner. This is the one with the good times. And I just put that little shiny one there and some stamping. And I had these, I ordered these ones from Etsy. They're like little clips, and they go like that. I love them. And then I put a little seahorse there. Since Big News and Dream. So it's really fun. And then this one, oh my gosh, I love this page. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. And then I put an arrow because I know it's confusing it which way you're supposed to turn, and I want to get tangled up. So all you do is you just turn it a couple times, and it goes up, and then it folds out like this. You can see that's where I tied on the back. And then I did some stamping that's really faint. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it goes perfectly there. Okay, and then this one is not actually finished. I need to get one of those jewelry things, the T things. It slides in, and then it's going to hook on to the little thing there. So that's my plan for that. I love this Make Waves. So it opens up like this, and then like this, and then it's like a gateway one. So it goes 1, 2, oops, sorry, 1, 2. And then here is some cork board that I had. Not that really thin cork sheet. So, and I put a rub on right here with the little shells. I love that page, or that little mini booklet within the book. So I hope to get that, pick that up soon and then get it. I'll look for it, and if not, I'm sure I thought I had one in my stash, so I'll have to check again. So the next page has this really fun little pirates one, and this actually says treasure on it, so that worked out perfectly. There's a map on the side here, so kind of adventure type page. This one page has some of that homemade paper, and as you can, it's awesome. I love that. That really tied into the beachy look. There's that mermaid, that beautiful mermaid stamp, and then that little, these are from 100 yen store. I just pick up the buttons whenever I see them. They have some really cute ones, so I like to keep those, but it's nice to use them on some special projects. And then she can put a title here, journaling, and then I just made little spots of that homemade paper. And then this one's another really cute girl. And those ones also, that was also from the Drilly. And then this one, I tied it, and then I made a knot, and then I put, on top of the knot, I put glossy accents, and I stuck those mini shells on. So I love how that turned out too. And, oh, the next one here, I stamped that big bicycle, and I don't know if they went by cycling. I'm sure they didn't, but maybe they did, I don't know. But I put the life cycle here, so it doesn't matter if they went cycling or not. They can put something else in there. And then there's one of those cards, and then I put do this. And I did a lot of sewing. As you can see, I sewed it here and here. She can slip the photo behind the transparency. And then there's the play ticket there. And then there's a little tag. Oh, I used my new, not new, but I got it a while ago and I haven't really used it. But the weathered wood distress stain. And I also used spun sugar too, and that's what gave that the really look. I wanted everything to look like it had been washed at sea, found at the beach, made, you know, by a pirate, that kind of look. So even like kind of moldy in some places, so dirty. That was the look I was going for. So I think I did really well to achieve that. This was a key chain that when we went to Guam, we picked this up, and my boyfriend used that on his keychain until it broke, and then look at see how worn it is though. It's awesome. I love that. And then I put one of my centers here. I had that awesome trim that my mom gave me, and I used on the banner up in the front, and I put some of those beads down the bottom. And then here's a little sea turtle. He's so cute. My mom loves that kind of stuff. She's gonna die. I can't wait to show her. And then here, ooh, it's turning on me there. It says remember this moment, and then I put a little charm forever. So I thought that was cute. I had more jazzy stuff here, but I decided to keep it simple and elegant. So I love that look. And then here I have this sandal one, and you're supposed to put a little diamante like on here, but I didn't have it, so I used a pearl pen, and then I put that, so it gives it a little bit of cute pearly look there, and that worked really well. So a good tip for you guys. And you can put a photo down there. And then here's some more of that fun sand stuff. Look at it. Here I put that on there, and I put some behind it, and then here, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That glitter too, and oh my gosh, it's awesome. I love that stuff. So I love the sand. I love that stuff. I'm going to use it a lot. So it says you and me, and they can put one of each of them or 2 pictures of both, whichever she chooses. And then this is the last page, guys. We're almost done. There's a butterfly one I had there, and then there's a little arrow clip. It goes to you and me. I love these transparencies because you can see all of the detail of the clips. And there's a little shell I just tied on this ticket on here, stitched around here. And then the last page looks like this. Spot for a really big picture, and then the date, and then I've just put some random things there. And then the back, I had an iron-on thing, and it didn't completely transfer well, so I used my pen and I just I just traced over it and made it look like that. So I like that rugged look too. And then there's a pocket that I stitched the sides, and then with my machine, and then on the side of it's all hand stitching, so she can put pictures and stuff down there. So just one more time quickly. Goes like this, 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 this one I have to close properly, this one, this one, this one, this one. This is my favorite. Oh, I love that. And there it is. That is my getaway album for my mom. So hope you guys are inspired to make one of your own. And have a great, great day. Bye.